Alright, hello everybody, this is Necromancy and we're here in the Taiko Cup 2025, week 2, and now we're going into the first actual match of the weekend, which is Zed0x versus Bulturst, a New Zealand match. We're going into the first warm-up, yeah, 7.5, this is probably Zed0x, I'm not sure though. It's Team Red and it's kinda fast. It's still 30. I would think this is faster. I thought this was faster, but still. So yeah, this is gonna be a winner's bracket match. Let's remember this is best of 11, so first person to get to 6 points wins. We're getting into the actual match after the warm-ups. Each player has right to warm up into 3 minutes of length, so yeah, should be fun. Should be good, should be alright. I'm just happy everybody showed up. That's cool, that's a good thing. Goats. Yep, that's true. These players are very strong. And both players very active in the tournament community as well, so very strong players here. Let's recap, this is seed number 3 versus seed number 6 in the quad 5, so it's not it's a very narrow gap of seeding. You never know what could happen. I'm playing a tournament of a seed 6 and we beat the seed number 3, so you never know really. Does each player get a warm-up pick? Yep. I mean, they can also skip it if they want, but yeah, each player should be able to pick, you know. So yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. Honestly, I've always liked warm-ups, to be honest. I mean, I understand why they get rid of it, but nah. I don't care. This tournament is not bad or anything, so we can do warm-ups. That's fair. That's doable. Celebrate. Bro wants to annihilate people on the warm-up. Imagine. That would be so. I mean, that would be a strat. Mental warfare going in the warm-ups. So yeah, that was the first warm-up. Very strong scores as well. Oh, it appears we're getting into the the normal 5 background, since it's green. It's like it's so cool. That is so cool. I love the little quirks. Oh, that's so cool. Bro, NaNaHiDa with the 69. Almost 60. And Zed0x won the roll, so he doesn't need one. So yeah, Bulturst is gonna be the first ban, and then Zed0x is gonna be the first pick. We're getting straight into the bans now. What are we getting? Oh, Bulturst banning Harrock 2, Silent Blue. We're not gonna see Silent Blue in this match. And hence, we're not gonna see it today because this is the last match of the day, so let's keep that in mind. There's a lot of matches tomorrow. It's like 6 of them. Damn. Yeah, there's gonna be plenty of matches tomorrow. There's only 2. People don't like Saturday, I guess. And yeah, ban number 4. Yep. So Key is gonna be banned. That's understandable. That's like the most reading lean map. You also have Remo 2, but you can everybody can probably, I mean, both players you can probably do something there, so No 12. What the hell is no 12? Oh, number 1. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I want to see that. Number 12 way. That's a lot of. This is best of 7. Yeah, best of 12. I mean, number 12. That would be like. Oh. That would be some rate up picks for sure. Something cursed there. Oh. Are we getting into a different kind of curse pick? This is Saint Patron. Number 1. Or a consistency pick. 2 minutes 57 seconds. I have host, by the way. That's not a big deal. Alright, we're getting to the first pick of the match. This is Saint Patron. This is Zed0x pick, if I remember correctly. Well, it's red on the yeah, it's Zed0x pick. And we seem to be having a really nice start here with both players sticking to the 100s. Let's see how long that lasts. Oh, Bulturst is going to be picking the first 100 there. Zed0x really seeing that. I can never tell with those lighter ticks who's hitting them, but the score gap is very narrow, so. And Bulturst picking another 100. Oh, this is very stressful. And Bulturst is gonna be the first one picking that mess. Where Zed0x is still in the 100% range. That is crazy. Benjamin is drunk. I really hope so. But yeah. I mean, to be fair, this is Zed0x pick, so still not the roughest situation. Oh, this hard, yeah. Fair enough. This is hard. And Zed0x still holding 100. Okay. Okay. And that is interesting. Interesting. That is crazy, actually. Let's see how that goes. Bro, I would love to see Zed0x UR after this. The streamer can do that. That would be interesting. Probably in the 60s. Most definitely. Damn, that's crazy. Bulturst doing really well. This pick is not easy. It's just that Zed0x is very sharp in this pick. But Bulturst is doing a really good performance here as well. Damn. I mean, it's their first pick, so yeah. So we expect that. Damn, that was an SS. That was a double S. That's a very rough start. Mentally. That is 75. Oh, I thought it was in the 60s, but that's very low as well. Yeah. Damn, that's tough. That's crazy. Zed0x just SSing the pick. That is wild. Very nice SS from Zed0x, and Bulturst with the 32 100, I think a finisher up there, and 6 misses. So yeah, that is quite insane of a start from Zed0x. Let's see what's Bulturst's answer here. Venture with the remix. Alright. Let's see what Bulturst. What would Bulturst pick here? That is crazy. I think there was a power outage. Oh, really? Damn. What's that? Well, I don't see anything on the chat, but that is wild. Bro, Bulturst is rolling. Okay. Okay. Big tiebreaker. Bro wants to pick a tiebreaker, bro. I think that's HDHR actually. If you have 11 there. Well, it's actually 12, isn't it? Oh no, 11 because no one. Yeah. Yeah, HDHR. Doom pick. That pick is wild, honestly. But yeah, that's fair. That is quite fair. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what I will pick if I was in that situation. Like if they pick number 1 and they assess the thing, I'm like, okay. Probably something reading like HD 1 maybe, but yeah, it will be a tough position to be in. I can only imagine. HDHR is not a bad pick. When are we pulling multiple tiebreaks? Yeah. I mean, you know, that's always something I wanted to try, like 3 tiebreakers, 2 minutes each or something, and then you sum the scores. That would be interesting. Never seen that in a Taiko tournament. I've never seen that, so yeah, I think that would be nice. I'll stack conventions. No, it's not. That's not an invention. That's how Clone Hero does it. Actually, I've seen it, but like, I've never seen it in Taiko though. But it's not a reinvention. Like it has been done before. Like I think everything has been done at some point. Yeah, but yeah, it could be interesting. Nico, you were wrong command. Which one? Like, really? I think the she's a little scoff in that regard, so let me see. Alright, we're getting a really nice first half of the pick. Bulturst struggling with his home pick. So that's gonna be a rough situation to be in. Where Zed0x is 97.5-ish on this, which is not bad. So it's drop 100, but it definitely leaves some gap. Like if you can play this, that would have been probably the angle to go. Like if you can do 98. But yeah, I mean 97 on this is a hard pick, so this is really impressive nonetheless. But yeah, I mean Bulturst is struggling a little bit with this pick, so that's not gonna be quite possible as we are approaching the last 10 seconds of the map, and it's gonna be for Zed0x in terms of stuff. So it's gonna be 2-0, and it's gonna be the first break point of the match, despite Zed0x grabbing some misses there. It's not gonna be quite enough for this, and that's gonna be the end of the second map. Bulturst is really gonna have to come up with something I mean, that wasn't a bad pick. It's just very hard to pull off. Like, very, very tough to pull off with the offhands and the. I think the OD is 6.5. Yeah, it's not an easy pick, but it was definitely the angle to go for. So yeah, we're gonna go into the third pick of the map, and it's gonna be Harrow 1. Don't if not Siren. I mean, it doesn't have any craziest beast, but the offhand is quite crazy, so I can understand why Siren can be a little tough. But yeah, that's gonna be Harrow 1. Alfin. Very interesting pick. It's not as offhandy as last week, but it has some speed ups. It has more of those 1/6 as well. So definitely something to look out for. So yeah, this is gonna be the third pick, Zed0x's pick, and yeah, here we go. Ooh, both players really comfortable in this pick. Zed0x with a 99.8, whereas Bulturst is struggling to keep up and lies a little bit above 97. Drops a little bit there. That's a nasty drop, a lot of 100s and misses. Yeah, it's struggling to recover from this. Whereas Zed0x is laying very comfortable in that 99.7. And as I said that they missed, that's kind of sad. But it's still going to be above the 99.5 mark, which is really impressive. I don't think I've seen much 100. What the hell was that? I was hitting finishers. Zed0x hitting finishers there. That's cool. A lot of ghost tapping as well. That's nice to see. What the hell? He's hitting the forward. Well, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, that's wild. Alright, and now getting to the last quarter of the map with this speed up, getting into a stream, as we see here. Yeah, Bulturst is struggling with this speed up. This is a little fast. I wonder if this will result in maybe a Harrow 2 angle, but I think Zed0x banned that, so it's not gonna be quite possible. Oh, the Bulturst banned that, sorry. So yeah, good ban actually, Harrow 2. And yeah, this is gonna be the third point for Zed0x as we get into a Bulturst pick now. What Zed0x you are? I didn't quite see it. I haven't quite seen it. Pretty fast for a Harrow. Yeah, it's pretty fast. I was hesitant about pulling it, but I don't know. I like the song on the map. Too fast for me, yeah. Yeah, I mean, since he even was a little tough as well, I think it was fair. So, alright, roll Piggy 0-1. You can go with the roll if you want, or you can pick it if you want. You know what it is. That's a good pick actually. That's what I would have done. Oh, that's what I would have done after the Nomad 1 says. Probably leaning more into reading. Sounds tough. Wait, is this gonna be side read? This is tough to side read. This is hard to side read. This is. And it's very interesting. It's up to 30 BPM pick that goes slow, goes fast, goes everything in between as well. Very nice. It's very cool. Oh, let's go. Let's get into it. Yeah, that's the thing. Since this is very fast for a rating pick in Hidden, I thought I know having something fast in Hard Rock as well. Balances pretty well. So that's going to be the fourth pick of the match. Getting into Kitty Champing. Wait, where's the Hidden? Why is it? Oh, damn, I'm muted. Sorry. I'll be muted for a while. Oh, yeah. So, what I said is there's 2 matches today, so this is going to be the last match for today, and then tomorrow 6 matches, so that's a lot. And I chose super. That's okay, no worries. And then I said this was supposed to be the hidden pick, but I'm not sure if I was muted when I was saying it, so maybe I was muted when I was saying it. That would be interesting. So, yeah, this is now you're getting into the 4th pick for real. Yeah. The hidden pick as it's supposed to be. Bulturst doing really well. I wonder if they can stick. Oh yeah, that's a miss. This is really rough, especially that the slowdown. Zed0x is holding, but this is kind of tough. Commentator curve. Yeah, I don't even know what to cast anymore. I cast someone and then it's like they drop or something. Like Zed0x has 400 combo and they haven't dropped the combo, but even despite having 97, but there it is, see? That's what I mean, like, you can't really lean into anything. But yeah, Bulturst having really good accuracy, despite finding more misses, they are above the 97.7 threshold. And even though the score advantage is going to be for Zed0x, it's a very narrow advantage, so you never know who's going to hold it right at the end. So yeah, getting into the last quarter of the map. The last quarter goes really, really slow. So, and it's those 1/3. So you never know what happens there, honestly. So yeah, interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. Especially as this gap is very, very narrow. And Zed0x is getting a little bit of a nag boost there. But yeah, this is very slow. Yeah, that was really narrow right until the end. And Zed0x is going to take it. They're both doing really, really well, despite finding some misses and several 100s. That's going to be a very close one. Yeah. So that's going to be the 4th pick of the match. 4-0, favoring Zed0x here. And now getting into normal 3, more of a speedier pick. This time around, Chrono Explorer. Of the customs for this map pool, and yeah, number 3 top. This is quite wild for a Spirit being week 2. It's a little. It has 1/6 and everything. Oh yeah, I'm just controlling. Give me a second. There you go. Alright. So this is gonna be a speed pick for the map pool. Speed normal. Sounds fun. It is quite fun, yes. Has some weird rhythms as well. I can see some players tripping on that, so gotta look out for that. Let's see how that goes. Also 1/6, and at this BPM are very tough to hit. Surely there won't be any fast. I think they're. I don't know what you consider fast. It goes a little soon, but not too much, I would say. I think it's very side readable. We'll see. Has some SBs, it's nothing crazy, I'd say. But yeah. Approaching the first section with the 1/6 there. Very short section. Both players hitting really well. With the 100%. Zed0x a little bit more stable and leaning into later hits. Bulturst one in the middle, I would say, leaning into early. Ooh, both players hitting these finishers really well, actually. Both players holding now 100%. You never know who's gonna take it. There's a score gap for some reason. Probably a finisher, but very narrow. Ooh, both players holding the 100% really well. I thought I saw a miss, but it wasn't a miss really. That's pretty cool. Damn, and now both players consider each other's scores. This is gonna be really this is a nail beater for sure. This is one of those matches. One of those maps. Getting to the second half of the map. Both of the players know they have 100%. Both are dropping 100. But that's not going to be quite enough to get the advantage, tilting a lot or leaning towards Zed0x, so you never know what's going to happen right until the end, last quarter of the map, getting to a break. And now both players can see that Bulturst dropped 100 I think, or 2. Ooh, dropping another one. So the score gap is going to be a little bit wider, but yeah, Bulturst is gonna need some drops from Zed0x, which are not happening. Now getting into the very end of the map, a little bit of a skill I'll be there, like, I don't know. But when the map goes hard, yeah, that thing. And we see Bulturst dropping right at the very end. The diff spike, that's the word I was looking for. And Zed0x with the SS again. Let me see a UR here. Let me get an UR ready if I could. That would be nice. No, that's okay. But I'm guessing 70. I think Zed0x dropped a 100. Oh no, not sorry, not a 100. Dropped a finisher, maybe, but. Yeah, that's very tough. And Bulturst with 4 100s on miss, that's very good as well. Really good pick. I mean, really good performance in that pick. So that was a very close one. I didn't know you could finish. Yeah. Yeah, Bulturst had a set was very good. Both players had the double S, same score I think. Oh, less score, yeah, that was a finisher I think. This pig is gonna be more of a stamina reading, 240 offhand extravaganza. So yeah. Not skipping, I guess. Damn. I'm not sure if this is the best pick, considering Zed0x has been assessing this kind of picks, but I mean, this was a roll, so fair enough. This is fair enough, but yeah, I mean, this is a scary, difficult map. Has some sliders here on the drum rolls, you say. That's very curious. Some people call them sliders, or people call them drum rolls. This is one of those difficult picks, yeah. Not like Equimia. If you know anything about Equimia mapping, you have some very interesting patterning choices sometimes. And that reflects very well here, I would say, with the offhand. So the 1/3 as well. Yeah, it's very interesting. Got mono as well. Yeah, Bulturst dropping the mono stream. Understandably so. By the way, this is match point, so if Zed0x wins this, he's gonna take it. And that's gonna be match for Zed0x. Well, you never know, actually, what could happen. But considering the score gap is 20k, I'm getting to the last half of the map. This is very tough for both of us. He's gonna need some misses from Zed0x in order to take it. As we see Zed0x leaning very comfortably above 99.5, getting to the last quarter of the map, and Bulturst is just quite there in the 99% range. So getting to this ending, very tough ending with the drum roll. That ending, the ending of this map is a little bit tricky. It has like a slider thing and then a finisher. You need to know the finishers there, kind of, otherwise it's a little tricky. It's still high readable, but it's a little tricky. You need to know it's there. Oh, we're just having some misses right at the end. And both guys hitting the finisher. Zed0x is still hitting somehow. For 100s in this is very, very tough. And that's gonna be the match. GG will play it to both players. Both with the 13 100s and 6 misses. Yeah, both players had really good scores. Bulturst doing really well. So I guess I would say Arlie has a really scary match ahead tomorrow. Seeing Bulturst doing 30 100s and 6 misses. So 13 100s and 6 misses. That's very impressive. So yeah, you never know. Like, if I were Arlie, I would be practicing. Maybe some of the picks that weren't picked, or yeah, you never know. So congratulations to Zed0x for winning this match. He's gonna advance to the winners bracket, where they're gonna be facing whoever wins between Froststatic and Tsubasa 2. That match is tomorrow, actually, I think. Yep, Sunday, 20 AEDT. So yep, thank you.